Hey guys, Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. So how do you know if something's going to serve you or not? We've got our intuition, we've got our gut feelings, and so we can start going down a path, we can start putting energy and attention into something. But how do you know if it's going to serve you in the long run? So I had a couple plants that started growing up in my yard this year. They're beautiful plants. They've got these big green leaves, and they've grown up in our yard before, but we usually just mow them over, and so I've never seen what they actually become. But this year we started watering them and letting them grow, and they got taller and taller and taller, and there's these big green leaves, and it just looks really pretty. And then my mom was over, and she says, "Oh, what are those? You know, I thought they were these, they have these burrs on them." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. I've never seen them produce fruit before. I've never seen it get to that point. So we're just testing it to see what it becomes." And so she has this app that she could take a picture of it, and it tells you what plant it is. And sure enough, it's these burrs. And now today I'm looking at it, and you can actually see the little burrs starting. But when I started, we didn't know what it was. So we were nourishing it, we were watering it. We liked the look of it. But the end result is it's providing these burrs that will stick in things and just be nasty. And so sometimes in our lives, we have to nurture it to a point where we see the fruit. And the fruit tells us if it's something that is going to benefit it and serve us or not. And so there's a saying that by the fruit, you will know if it's a good seed or not. And so in this case, the plant's beautiful, but the fruit isn't necessarily what we want in our yard, because it's going to get stuck in the dog's fur, it could get in the kids' clothes, and it's just not what we want that close to our home. Now as a plant, maybe, somewhere else in a different location, that would be fine because it's a beautiful plant. But the fruit isn't what I want close to my home. But we do have fruit trees, we have other things as well. And so know in your life that sometimes you're nurturing something until it produces fruit, because it's a test, it's an experiment to see if that plant or if that seed is serving you. And once you get to the fruit point, you can understand and you know whether it's a seed that you want in your life and you want to continue to nurture and plant more seeds of that kind, or to say, okay, I don't want that. So I'm going to uproot it, get it out, and I'm going to plant a different seed in its place that will provide fruit that's going to bless my life and serve me in the direction that I'm going. And so just like that analogy with the plants, it applies to your life with the thoughts that you have. So you might have a thought or a belief that you think that as you go down this path, it's going to give you the fruit or the outcomes that you want. And it's okay to go down that path. It's okay to nurture that seed. And then once you get the fruit, you get the outcome. If it's not in alignment with what you really want, that's okay. You've learned a valuable lesson. You've learned that seed or that belief or that pattern of thinking is not one that's going to serve you and take you where you want to go. So you can uproot that belief or that thought and plant in a new belief, a new thought that's going to take you to where you want to go. And so in life, remember, you are not your thoughts. Thoughts are seeds that as we nurture them and we put energy and attention into them, they become actions and outcomes. But if we don't like the outcomes in our lives, we can go back to the thoughts that created them and uproot them, get them out, and plant in a new thought. So you are at power. You're a miracle. You have a purpose, and you have choice. Your life isn't just some coincidence. You are an active player in your life. The pen is in your hand, and you get to co-write. You get to write your story. You are an author in your life. And so if you don't like the last chapter that just unfolded, well, we're starting a new chapter today. And the pen is in your hand and you get to write. So what are the thoughts that are going to serve you most today? I'm going to give you two. One is that you are a miracle, and the other is that you have a purpose. Your life has a purpose. There's a reason why you're here. Take those thoughts, put them into your chapter, and just see what outcomes start to come your way. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, I'm here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in to remind you of these things and to give you some hope in your life. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I'm on several platforms. I'm on TikTok. I'm here on YouTube. So subscribe, join the family, comment how this is benefiting you and serving you. Thank you for being part of the Hope to Cope family. and I look forward to seeing you again soon.